I'm in Salad and I saw Austin Powers, International Man, a Mystery. It is directed by Jay Roach, and if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. Oh hey, there's a truck coming by. I say hello to that truck. I think that's Austin Powers in that truck coming by. I don't know if you can hear it on mic. I just wanted to let you know that I'm just chilling at a rest stop because I could not wait to daytime to talk about this movie, okay? So first of all, I've heard a lot of people talk about this movie just out of context. I'm like, I've never seen Austin Powers until today. And I'm like, okay, so I like Austin Powers. He's a cool guy. He seems very, let's say word incel-y. The way that he's talking to this chick, trying to get laid the entire time while he's like on a mission. He's an international man of mystery. You got a bunch of people be like, oh, hey, you got a mystery to solve. And he's like, how about I shack with this woman instead? And honestly, this movie, besides Dr. Evil, Mr. Evil, Dr. Evil, he wants to be called Doctor because why the hell would he have all them years of schooling if he didn't want to be called Doctor? Well, anyway, so Dr. Evil is probably the best part of this movie because he has all them iconic faces. He's like, ooh, ew. And I'm like, okay, I've seen his face just out of context before. So I completely agree. I like this movie immediately just for him. Austin Powers, on the other hand, not a fan. I'm not a fan of him at all. I think he needs to be either more subtle or less subtle with his sexual advances. I'm like, how the heck does he even get with that woman? Like, what? How does this work? How did it work? Look, I'm no typical woman. I don't understand what makes a woman tick, what makes a woman wanna get whatever sexual innuendo you want to put here. I'm like, okay, I guess that works. I guess, sure, okay, fine. Okay, this movie is a trip. I do like the set pieces. I do like how bright and colorful it is, plus the little flair of comedy there is to it. The issue that I have is really just Austin Powers trying to shack up with his lady friend all the time, and it kind of cringed me out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that part cringed me out. And I do like how in the end they do eventually work together. Friendship, teamwork, whatever the heck you want to call it. So this movie also is not the most significant to me. I know it's significant to a lot of people, but like, oh man, there are like, for me, there's just better spoofs that I've seen. Like Spaceballs, for example. I mean, I know this is his own like IP, or I guess IP, if you want to call it that. But I don't know. I just like Spaceballs more. I gotta be honest with you. What do you find appealing in Austin Powers? I clearly don't get it. I know so many people who love this movie. And I'm like, okay, I guess so. Sure. This is an alright movie. I mean, this movie came out a year before I was born, so it's definitely a different time. And so watching it now in 2023, I'm like, you know, I'm not exactly sure if it still holds up. Yeah, it's alright, I guess, but there's better spoof movies out there. Oh man. I'm sorry if I'm dissing on Austin Powers too much for you. I just want to be very honest with my opinion on Austin Powers. I really like the colorful sets. Oh boy. Man, here I am trying to remember the plot. All I remember is that we have Austin Powers. He's trying to defeat Dr. Evil. And he gets a lady friend to sidekick with him. And it's cringe fest. A lot of cringe fest from there to now. But they do eventually defeat him. That's what I remember. If this movie wanted to be remembered, it should have been better. I gotta be honest with you. I don't give any excuses to movies that don't have as many memorable plots, because better movies, I can remember the plots beats to beat. Just like start spewing it, like Citizen Kane, or Psycho, or Doctor Strangelove. Those are 3 movies examples that I can just tell you the plot from start to end because it has gathered my attention the entire time. This movie is lots of fart jokes and boy humor, I would describe it as. Lowbrow humor. Not a big fan of that. I mean, it seems to be some satire. It's few and far between, I gotta be honest. I honestly wish that this movie was more significant to me. What do you like about Austin Powers? I don't get it clearly. Please educate me in the comments below. Personally, I gotta give it, it's not even a nice rating. I wouldn't even give it a nice rating. I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. You want a fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 deals at patreon.com/ASEPresents. Oh, it's the truck. Hello, truck. I go wave. Hey. Oh, he looked at me while he drove by. That was cool. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, if you want to fast track them daily movie reviews. Wait, I already said that. If you want to support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, go to this link tree. Find the way you can help support them daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews. So I can go here, and until next time, mint salad saw. I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits, and hopefully with a lot less harsh lighting. Because, you know, my rage could not be contained until daylight. Okay? Hope y'all have a good time, my salad croutons and bacon bits.